Drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Hi, y'all. I just had to start off with that song because I love it. I freaking love that movie. I love the whole message of the song and a bunch of the songs in the movie. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen The Greatest Showman, then you don't know what you're missing. You must see it. It's a must see. So anyway, I just wanted to start also with that song because I wanted to talk about how a lot of times in life and society, they try to tell us who we're going to be. Who we're going to be based on where we're from, what we've been through, what neighborhood we lived in, the friends we had, the family we were born to, the race we were born to. And the truth is, that's not true. That's not true. As we grow and expand and learn, you are not stuck. You're not stuck. And another reason, like that topic has been in my mind, is because I was just thinking about how, in my years on this earth, I won't say how many, but probably more than, some of you would probably think I've been on this earth, but I've been here a minute. I've been here a good minute. And the truth is, like who I was even a year ago is not who I am today. Who I was before I moved here to California is not who I am today. Who I was 5 years ago. If you knew me 5 years ago, then you might not know me very well right now. If you haven't seen me in 5 years, if you knew me 10 years ago, then I'm probably not the same person because I've grown. I've learned. I've expanded knowledge. I've read a book or two. I got a couple degrees. And not to say degrees make you anything better than anybody else, because that's not true. Some of the smartest people I know don't even have a high school education. So degrees don't make it. But I'm just talking about opening up your mind with knowledge, books, reading. I'm really into conscious knowledge, and literature and poetry and music even expands my mind. Like, there's songs out here that like make me look at the world totally different. Make me look at my own situation and demographic and everything differently. I'm connected with my ancestors and the spiritual world. I'll talk about that in another video also. But we just keep growing. And the stuff I knew then is not the same stuff I know now. I've been expanding and growing, and let's see, it's been a good minute now. I think I really started my conscious knowledge search maybe almost 15 years ago or something. And as I have evolved, so has my knowledge, so has my growth, so has my, just being able to accept myself, because as I've learned more, I've learned to love myself more. So like I said, if you knew me, if you knew me back in high school, you don't know me. You just don't. I mean, I hate to say that, but you don't. You know who I was. You knew me when maybe I had lower self-esteem. I wasn't very confident. Didn't love myself that much. Wasn't feeling the best. Was trying to find myself. But those days have come and gone. Now I have like coming to myself. And I think this who I always was. I just had to find this person. The person who was buried inside under hurt and childhood trauma and society's ideas of what I should look like and what I should be like and what I should be thinking. And I just morphed past all that. I mean, you have to. You kind of do, because if you don't, then you will foreverly be in search of yourself. And you can't be in search of yourself in a book, in a freaking another person, in a man, in a woman, in your parents, in your neighborhood. You can't be in search of yourself inside of anything other than yourself, because you'll never find it. Because you are you, I mean, I hate to make it that simple, but it is. Like the song says, this is me. Take it or leave it. Like, I love me. You should love you too. Because if we don't love ourselves, then what the heck are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we really thinking? What are we really feeling? I don't know. Like my mind's just been like in all sorts of different things today because I'm really just thinking about um like literally like the last year. Yeah, the year of my life, the year here of Cali. I've been here a year as of October. So I've been thinking about it like, dang, it's for one, it's been a year. And the secondly, it's like I was like, well, as I've been growing so much, like even over the years, I grew so much. Like, who who am I gonna be this? Like, where am I going? Where's life taking me? Like right now, I really have a blank slate, and that's a blessing, because a lot of times we can be so caught up in what quote unquote society tells us we need to be based on all the stuff that's been the stuff's been stacked up over the years. But like when you move somewhere new, you're like a blank slate. Literally, I can be whoever in the hell I feel like being out here. But I mean, I like being me, so I'm probably not going to be anybody else. Because why would I want to be? But I just never know, and I like it that way. I actually do. Of course, I could find some things out because I'm into some things. Into some studying and astrology and tarot stuff like that. But I don't really feel like I want to. I want to just go at it, and see what happens, and just go along for the ride of my life, the ride of dawn, and I think that everybody should be like that because there's no boundaries, there's no limitations on what we can succeed in and what we can achieve. You really don't know. You really don't know from day to day. And you got to have an open mind to different things, different types of people, different types of lifestyles, because you might be missing out on something. I don't want to miss out on anything, and I don't think you should either. Just go with it. Go with it, go with the flow, and just let it happen. Don't be held back based on where you're from, the family you come from, the city you come from, the race you come from, the society you come from. Like I know I'm a strong, proud black woman, and I know that's who I'll always be. Now that's one thing. I was raised to be that. I was raised to be confident and to love myself, and to love my people. I love my people. Like, I probably love y'all sometimes better than y'all love yourself. I love my people, but I still know that that does not confine me. That does not keep me, like they say there's a, what they call it, the glass ceiling, as a woman, that you can't rise above and stuff a lot of times in employment. But I know, like me, I don't feel it. I'm not willing to accept that. Don't accept that. Don't accept that if you're a woman, you can't achieve. Don't accept if you're a black woman, you can't achieve, or a black man, or whatever you might be. Don't accept it because if you have a disability that you can't achieve, because that's a lie. That's a lie. Don't ever accept it. That is a lie. Because I know it's endless, infinite. That's why I started my business, Infinite Queen, because I know that's who I can be whoever in the hell I feel like being. And society won't ever tell me that, oh, you're a black woman, you have a disability, oh God, you can't do what you want to do in life, you can't be anything more than just the basics of whatever a disabled black woman can be. The lies they told, for real. Like, and I hate to be going on a rant and stuff because I feel like that I'm a little bit on a rant right now, but at the same time, maybe it needs to be a rant. Maybe somebody could be watching this and they might be feeling the same way. They might be feeling limited. They might feel like something is against them. Like, their society, their situation might be saying that they can't be anything more than, blah, blah, blah. I can't do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. For real. And I say it in all my videos. If I did it, I know you can do it because I the cards have been stacked against this girl right here since day one. But you know what? I'm knocking them cards down one by one. I'm knocking them down so that they will not be able to say, she didn't do it. She didn't try. I'm surely going to try, for real. There will never be a situation where somebody can say, she didn't at least try. Try, y'all. Try. Try to be better. Try to be more. Try to rise above the circumstances. Try to rise above your society, your standards or what society's standards of you are. Rise above. Remember I said in the last video, if you saw it, I don't know if anybody even watched it, but we're rising. This is the time to rise above, to not be stuck, not to be bound, not to be, accepting of the bare minimals. Let's rise above and become better and grow and evolve and change and become who we really are. Let's stop using 10% of our brains. Let's tap into that 90% that most don't even think about. Stop looking at society and looking at yourself like as you are less than. You are more than a conqueror, okay? More than, not less than. You can be whoever you want to be. And that's one thing I think I always loved that I had inside of me, because society is so many times has told me, oh no, you can't. Oh no, not you. Not you. Like, people are going to look at you like you're crazy. People are going to think, oh no, she's a poor little black girl from Detroit, disabled, blah, 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 MS, blah, blah, blah. Do I look like I've let that stop me? So don't let that stop you. Just push, push, push. Push, push, push. Don't give up. And I'm talking to y'all, but I'm also talking to my damn self. Because sometimes we need to hear that. We need to hear that. We need to have somebody to push us through. And I mean, I don't know if anybody sees this, but subscribe. And if you want to leave some comments, or if you want to talk about something, I'm here. I am a counselor. I don't always have the time, but while I do have the time, this is the time. If you need to talk about something, if you're going through something, if you're feeling down, all you got to do is just leave a comment. Or like if you're on my Facebook, hit me in my DM. If you're on my Instagram, hit me in my DM. I'm not saying like stalk nothing. I don't want y'all stalkers, or if you're doing weird stuff, I don't want that. But if you like just need somebody to talk to, you're feeling kind of low, kind of down, and you need a listening ear or a little advice, I'm here. Like, for real. I'm like a real person. I might be here in a video on YouTube, and sometimes people forget that these people on YouTube, these are just regular old people too. I'm just a girl who went through it, got over it, and came through it, and didn't let it stop her. So if you need some help with something like this, if you need some push forward, because I really think that maybe in my next video, I'm going to just talk about some of the feelings I've had in my life, or things I've been through, with my background and stuff. And I talked about it a bit before, but I think that people just need to see that there's like real people out here who are rising above, rising like the sun. I am Dawn. I was given that name for a reason. Before, I never really thought about it when I was in my younger years. But, I was given the name Dawn to rise, to show people that you can rise above and overcome all obstacles and stand in your way. And I'm going to keep on fighting. And if I ever have a day and I'm sitting on here like, I can't make it, I want y'all to be like, chick, get yourself together. You slacking. You falling off. You falling off. And people who know me know I do have days, because I'm human. I'm human, and I do have my days. But I'm saying, if I'm on YouTube having a day, like in my very first video, I was going through something. But like, I really want to just show you all that I'm human and I go through it, but I still freaking shake that off, brush them shoulders off and keep it moving, okay? Like for real, because we can't be stuck. We can't be stuck in our situations, in our hardships, in our families, in our relationships, in our health, and all that stuff. Let's just, like I said in the last video, rise, evolve, grow, expand, overcome, be resilient, love yourself, and don't forget, love others too. All right, y'all. I think this is it for now. Getting a little rambly, and that's cool too because I know sometimes some of my greatest moments have been come from a ramble. It starts off at a ramble, and it turns into like, damn, I said that shit. Okay, y'all. All right, take care. Love yourself, love others, and have a beautifully blessed night, day, evening, whatever time you see this. And peace. Mwah.